Good morning, everyone. How's everyone doing today? Well, thanks for joining us on our live stream. My name is Kyle. It's going to be only me for today. Simar's busy, so I'll be as entertaining as I possibly can. So again, let's check out Euro USD at 7 o'clock. Waiting for some liquidity push here at 7:30 when the market opens. So let's take a look top down. So yesterday we had a very great, nice bullish move. Actually, I'll go a lot lower time frames and kind of retract. So yesterday, yeah, around here, this was supposed to be our entry. I was a little conservative on my entries and stuff. Obviously, I missed out. I should have risked a little bit more. Now, kind of fast forward here for today. We've already had a little bit of a push, not as big as yesterday's push. To the upside here, bullish. So, like I said earlier, this might be creating the wick for the monthly and the weekly. Of course, with that being said, the monthly was bearish, but you know, the first week could be, of course, bullish to create that upper wick, and then you see a nice push down, right? But anything can happen. We have to always stay adaptive, nimble, have legality in our movements. So let's go check this out here. So okay, so daily we're already bullish. This is what we wanted. This is kind of like the consolidation breakout that we were assuming that was going to happen. Either it was going to break out one way or the other. So you have this up, and then now it looks like it's going to keep pushing up here. But now let's look at the smaller time frames. A little wiki up at the top. At least the 4-hour did close bullish. We have news at 8:40. It's actually Powell speaking. Chairman Powell speaking. So 1 hour closed bearish. You know, it's hitting some resistance here. Now, one thing I would watch is that if this makes a new lower low past the previous hour wick, maybe we'll see a definitive push down at 7:30. But I've seen this before. You have a very strong bullish 1 hour candlestick. The next one is kind of iffy. So this is the 6 o'clock candlestick. Now, I could definitely imagine that you see a push up here as well as a possibility of push up here at 8 o'clock, and then you could see it continue on the bullish momentum. Now, right now, kind of if we're looking at the daily and the weekly, we are bullish right now. So let's just take a look here. Weekly, last week we were bullish. This week looks like we're continuing that bullish momentum. Daily as well, consolidation and the breakout. Going back to the hour, yeah, you have like a huge liquidity grab here of about 10 pips, 11 pips or so. But it really depends on kind of how the smaller time frames are going to tell us and depict the picture for us to see. So that's to be very, very interesting. 30 minutes, yeah, what are you doing? Bullish here, but this is very strong. One thing is, for me, I feel like it's a reversal when you have a breakout and then another candlestick that afterwards that pushes past its previous close, and it has a strong kind of price action, as you can see here. Let's look at 20. Okay, so that just recently happened. Okay, 16. Okay, gotcha. 15-minute, okay, push down. So at least you saw a bit of a consolidation, but it couldn't hold its price above the zone I drew. And this, of course, the zone is tough, right? You see a lot of wicks here, you see a lot of selling pressure here, and a lot trying to push it. Even if you look at Europe, Europe had a push down in the beginning before, I guess the markets kind of pulled it back up here. So I think this is really a waiting game. Well, one thing is, if the 10-minute kind of closes here, right? 10 minutes is probably the smallest level. We sometimes might look at 5 minutes for any clues about what the market's trying to tell us. But you look at here, 10 minutes, you had a breakdown. If this fails to break down, which it seems like it is, and then we form back up here, I can imagine 7:30 we get the push back up here. Back above to the zone to like 1810, 1820 type of deal here. 5-minute, yeah, consolidation. 10-minute, yeah. We really want to see the 10-minute candlestick kind of close above here, because then, oops. above there, because let's see here. So, because if you look at here, you have, oh man, you have all this area here, and let's look at this morning. So in the morning and stuff at Euro Open, you try to break through, but no, it couldn't. It doesn't have enough momentum. This too tried to at I guess, Europe Market Open. So we've had we've had many retests of this zone and stuff. We finally broke out, but then obviously it couldn't sustain its momentum. But if you can see here, it has kind of sustained its momentum here. It didn't break down further like it previously to touch this zone at 75, where there's plenty of orders here, as you can see, because it's tapped here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, or 4 times, I should say. So if this closes above here, I think I'm going to be looking at taking a position. And anticipating that we're going to even push further from the New York Open here. So let's plan out our trade, how we're going to execute this. So I'm waiting for that to close first. Am I going to think there's a retest? Probably. What's my loss here? Yeah. Oh. So 10 pips here. Yeah. I think, mistake from last time was I didn't give enough room to go. So yeah, I would probably enter any price that forms above here. If it does form above here, then yeah, we'll be looking to enter at around 17.97.3, and then we're getting that push up to around up here, so I can get 10 pips and we're out. I'm trying to get out of here as soon as possible, right? Like the longer you're in a trade, the more risky there is, because there's more variables. There might be a news, there might be someone said this and that might cause the price to go down. So that's what we're gonna wait. We're gonna see if this is gonna close here, and then I'm gonna put an order. I should do that right now. So again, price would be around here. We're looking to put around 74 here. So let me put an order. So I put an order there now. It looks like it's pushing, yeah. We've already had the 10-minute close. I'm just gonna put my stop losses here, and we're gonna try to 18. So this is really what we want to see here. Now it's just to see if it's a hit my orders here at 97.4. So I'm just gonna put on my screen. And this is for educational purposes only. We're just trying to improve our trading with everyone here as a journey together. So so remember, SL is stop loss. That is where so we have always predefined risk for every trade. Even if it's not a trade, even an investment, everything's predefined, so you know where you're at all times. But who knows if this is gonna hit. But we gotta be patient because we're trying to fish here. We're going fishing. We're not trying to go and like catch these fish with our own hands in the river type of deal. Because honestly, you need to protect the capital. So yesterday I actually got Fitbit, and I'm just kind of playing around with all its features and stuff. Oh, 76 sleep score. So right now I'm looking at a huge reason why I got this Versa 3 Fitbit is that I wanted to measure kind of my sleeping quality, and kind of see what things I can kind of fine tune about it. So let's see. So my sleep score is fair. I scored in at 76. Probably as I slept so late. So a couple of things that measures, or it's in its, I guess, criteria is duration, time of sleep and awake. How much you slept, the more you sleep, the better your score. Quality, deep and REM sleep, how much time you spent in deep and REM sleep. Restoration, sleeping heart rate, and then how relaxed you were during your sleep. So let's just go back to my score here. So my bedtime was at 11:47, woke up at 6:40. At 58 minutes of awake, REM is 19% of the sleep. The awake was 14%, light sleep was 44%, and deep sleep was 21%. Time of sleep was 5 hours 55 minutes, and my score was fair. Well, that's one of the days, so whatever, we will keep track of that. That's interesting. Oh, okay, yes, and I am also in the trade now. So I'll put on the screen here, I got hit. So my anticipation is that it's going to push this price up to here. Now, I want to say that once we're at, like, let's just say 1805 or something, when we're kind of close to our TP, we got to protect our capital. What I mean by that is that we're going to put a stop loss on it to break even. So even if it reverses, which sometimes it does, right? You're always protected. I mean, that's the main thing you want to tell yourself is that you're always protected. You're always protected your capital, because then at least you have capital to trade for the next day, because there's always opportunities out there. You just have to wait, right? So trade one. So 15-minute just closed here. Let me just pull that up. 15-minute just closed. That's a very strong sign of what we want to do. So right now it looks like our trades, what's the setup of our trade, what we want is happening. So that's always a good sign. 20 minutes is going to close very soon here, and then 30 minutes, and another 15 minutes. But we'll keep a watch, and we'll see what happens here. Okay, well, in the meantime, I do want to check some news as well. Actually, give me a sec. I just need to change something. Discover. Just gotta see. Reminder to move. Step goals. Clock face. You know what? I thought. It's interesting. I thought they had, how to use. apps. Actually, I'll just leave it there for a second. I just need to read some stuff. Oh, it's coming late 2020, so it's not out yet. Okay, gotcha. So we're getting the push down. I'm offside about 3 pips. No, sorry, 2 pips right now, and I guess we just have to wait and see. Use apps. I'm just trying to figure out this app thing. Install weather. Oh, nice. A little bit push down and then a reversal to the green. So let's hope it continues. Yeah. Pushing. There's no news though, but it's moving kind of wild. Wild, wild west, everyone. Let's just hope it doesn't push me out here. Where's the Forex factor? So the 10-minute just closed. We're getting this push right now. Let's see what's gonna happen. Calgary, Alberta. Yeah, perfect. Oh, that's pushing. I wonder if there's Edgemont. Edgemont. There is, wow. Sync. So we're getting the push. Hopefully this is the push to bring us to the promised land. Like I said, if we're kind of around this area here at 1805, I think I will be, I'll put a break even to the trade. Just because I really just want to protect our downside here. Because, remember everyone, once we're close to 7:30, anything honestly can happen. So let's just not. So let's look at what happened yesterday. So yesterday, there was a 7:30 that really had to push. So what I'm hoping is we find some consolidation, and then we get that push up that we're looking for. Of course, it could be also the other side right now. So really depends on kind of the market wants to, or how the market's set up right now. I'd say just wait, hold up tight, and see what the market's gonna give. Let's see here. And then I'm also gonna duplicate this. So later, oops, that was not what I'm supposed to do. Okay, for later. Alright, well, it's all about the waiting game now. Well, let's see what's going to happen here at 7:30. Of course, this is it's the waiting game. Oh, can we get a flip? Yes, we can. Alright, we're 2 minutes in. Just wondering if we can get this final push to the promised land. Oh wait, are you serious? "30 seconds and then kind of see how it goes. Either we make it or we don't." Okay, well, that closed bull bearish. Let's look at here. 20 minutes, 15, 30. There's wicks higher, so you anticipate there's gonna be orders going up. Minutes. Well, we'll see, because last time it took a while for this to happen. I'm pretty sure 5 minutes. Yeah. I'm just using, let's see, previous cases. 30. 725. Boom. 730. Okay, maybe not. So remember, Fed talks in about an hour or so. So we'll read some news until then and try to figure out what's going to happen today in the markets. Stocks, futures. Oh, let's actually look at the futures first. A little bit down on the US dollar. Not too much. And then you're a little bit strong, and that's probably the push that you've gone. Now let's just see that if this can keep, wrong chart, this can keep pushing up forward, that'd be great. Like I said, at 05, when it hits that price, I'm going to break even this trade. I'm going to put it 0.6 pips from my original price at 97.3. Reason being is that we obviously don't want to pay the commissions that entails this trade, and I pay about 0.6 with Black Bull. So just an FYI there. Alright, so stock futures searches for direction after Monday's rally. Oh. That's over on Reliance. Reliance is getting pretty big. It's a Indian a company based out in India. I've been hearing a lot of things about them. So this is kind of not what I want to see, is that breaking down here. You know what? I'll let the 10-minute close. And if it stops me out, like right now we're just trying to buy time. If the 10-minute kind of breaks below this zone here, so we've had like support here. I mean you could still get a liquidity grab, but we always let candlesticks close, kind of let it show itself. But two essentially candlesticks, bull bearish candlesticks, we might see the third one actually push down. So I mean we could enter at a better price, or there's just not really enough steam for it to kind of touch the highs. So I'm more than happy to take a small loss on this. Just depends on how the 10-minute candlestick, because right now the 10-minute and the 20-minute is going to form in 5 minutes, so we want to see how it goes. 30-minute just closed. We saw it close bullish, which is great, but the thing is, right now we gotta make sure, is this gonna be, because if we have two candlesticks close bearish, 20-minute close bearish, then I wouldn't be surprised that you see a push down more. This is what we've tapped into 1, 2, 3 times. And then this is the 4th time, but if we don't have enough steam, then we'll have to wait until next week, right? Or not next week, sorry, tomorrow, for that trade to get executed. But yeah, it really depends on how this 10-minute candlestick closes. 10 is the 10 and 20 closes. If the 20 can close bearish, then that gives me more confidence that this can push up. But if it doesn't, then we save our capital for the next day and kind of see where that goes, right? Well, let's see what the Lakers. I mean, I hope the Lakers win today. We need it. But in the meantime, let's do some analysis here. So yesterday, nice drop in the afternoon here. This is the top. So we have some volume here. It obviously bounced off of that when it gapped. So just trying to map out my trade for during the day, but let's just focus on one thing at a time. And kind of keep analyzing. So in 3 minutes, this is going to close. Are we going to get that push up that we're looking for? And that's anyone's guess right now. But the 10 and the 20 closes, so it's going to be very interesting. I would love to see this close at least bullish, so then the third candlestick is probably our ticket out. Even if it closes like this, I wouldn't mind. Market structure is still intact. It's not really a strong or weak candlestick, so maybe it's just banks, all the big players kind of taking a breather to choose where they want to go. Now, we finally broke, like I said, this support. I mean, this resistance line. We've had multiple tap-ins here. Couldn't hold this first one, but the second one looks like it's holding. I mean, ideal speaking, though, the entry points here is that we could have gone in here. Because you have that little push up and then you have a doji here. And this would have definitely given you your 10 pips here, right? Because when you have a test try to break out and then it fails to break out, but then consolidates kind of right below the zone, everyone knows that you have orders below the zone and stuff like that. This consolidation phase is meant to kick out yourself in the trade if you had entered above here, right? If you were anticipating a breakout. But yeah, like I said, we'll wait and see what this 10-minute candlestick is, and then we'll see. I mean, I could honestly also be closing this trade as it then continues up, but I want to protect the downside because we do. I mean, Fed doesn't talk till 8:40. Um, from what my sources tell me, Fed Chair Powell speaks. But we'll see. It really comes down, for me anyways, it really comes down to, because yeah, it really comes down to how this closes, the 20-minute closes. Okay, I'm gonna reduce half my position, kind of see where this is gonna head. I took a 1 pip loss on the first position, and then now, since I reduced the risk, I was able to kind of see what was going to happen. Then I'm just going to kind of leave out, because the reason why is, if you look at the 20, yeah, it closed weak. But we still have I kind of want to see what the 30 minutes they do, because we have a bullish candlestick. I really think that we could have a little bit push up, but then again, like, the smaller time frames are like, well, this bearish. It might be an indicator that it might push down. I've already reduced my risk by half though. So that's the one thing. I'm not going full position anymore. I'm going half position, just because of we didn't get that push that we were expecting. But the market structure right now is still kind of intact from what I see here. And then see if the 30-minute can kind of turn bullish again and then push up higher. If it can, if this closes, let's just say bearish, or I get stopped out, then we already have our answer, right? But yeah, reducing risk is always beneficial. Okay, well, let's go for motivational quotes. Sometimes you have to be your own hero. Great things are done by a series of small things brought together. That's true. That's what we're doing right now. Okay, these are the longer quotes. Let's see here. Not everything that is faced can be changed, but nothing can be changed until it is faced. Oof. Beauty is in the way you hold yourself. It is how that you treat people. The way you love, it's self-acceptance. Beauty is in your soul. Okay, let go. Why do you cling to pain? There is nothing you can do about wrongs of yesterday. It is not yours to judge. Why hold on to the very thing which keeps you from hope and love? By Leo Sengarita. I'll just pay that one up. Alright. Well, let's go word of the day now. Capacious. Capacious. Let's see what capacious means as our word of the day today. Capable of holding much, spacious and roomy. Okay, with its high ceilings and muted lighting, the capacious lobby of the hotel Okura's main building seemed like a huge, stylish cave. Capacious, everyone. Capacious. Well, markets have a lot of capacious. Markets are capacious in its opportunities. Let's see if that actually works. I can't spell. Yeah. Don't know if I used that right, but it is what it is. No, alright. Charge my phone. Get some juice. Well, in the meantime, I guess I'm gonna watch the markets, converse with anyone that's watching right now, and yeah, we'll go from there and kind of see. So today I will be reading my Equities cue cards. Just a bunch of fun and goodness, let me tell you. Well, a 50-minute candlestick just closed, so let's take a look here. Well, let's look at the 45-minute candlestick. 45, buddy. Interesting. Oh, it doesn't. Okay, that makes sense. 45. No, it wouldn't be the 25, would it? So I'm just figuring out the secret. Oh, I guess the 50-minute candlestick closed here. Wow, it's very interesting how you can look at so many different time frames on TradingView. Let's look at 15. So we closed again, bearish here, bearish. So two bearishes. Yeah. How's the 20-minute? 20-minute closes another. No. 20 minutes. No, it just closed this. Yeah, not looking good. So the one thing is though, if that is very hard to say. There's 5 minutes kind of inching lower and lower. I really think that it depends really on how this 10-minute closes, or if I get stopped out. But it really depends on how this 10-minute closes, because if it kind of closes here, we're kind of below this zone again. I might as well just punch out and just call it a day. Frankly speaking, yeah, it's definitely didn't play out kind of how we wanted to, and it's made a new lower low now on the 15-minute, on every time frame here. So I don't know if this is gonna be a liquidity push, because this could also in the last minute it could push back bullish and then hold here. But if it closes here, I think I'm gonna call it a. So about another minute or so. Oh wow. Push down, break down. Okay. Let's see what you're trying to do. So 10-minute close. I'm just trade right now. So I think on average, total of the whole position, lost 4 pips today. But hey, you know, you live and you learn. I'm gonna post this also. Lost 4 pips. I mean, see, it pushes down more, but at least first we reduced risk by how the candlestick. So 2 points I want to mention. Right, I'll actually just talk about it right now. So we anticipate a breakup. So that's why we entered right here. We anticipated a breakout here. Anticipated a breakout since we had here sell off. Liquidity and so we have the initial breakup here. So I'll say that. So you have the initial breakup here. You've had many retests here. Retester. So this is where I entered. And like I said, if it had touched here, I would have broke even the trade, but it didn't. We didn't get to 18, not even 1805, 1804 areas, right? It couldn't hold its position there. So it still stayed above this zone on higher time frames. We thought that we had a trade that was to continue further. So after the second bullish candlestick, because one bullish candlestick doesn't mean definitely increases the odds that there might be a second bullish candlestick or a bearish candlestick. But after the second bearish candlestick, that's when I reduced half position because I thought that what's the point of holding on? This was not what we anticipated. I thought it'd be even one red and then one green, and then I anticipate the second one being green. And as you can see, it's kind of breaking down right now. But yeah, I was anticipating that, and let's see here, second candlestick form bearish, reduced half position. And I think we are almost at my stop loss at 86.5. Just one more pip for my stop loss here. But yeah, it did not break out. It couldn't hold this area, and it kind of broke down right now. So I was still like I could have taken a short on this, but kind of how it looks from yesterday, I thought that all trades from higher time frames were more onto the long side, but as you can see, it's kind of broken down nicely. You can't really see on my chart here, but yeah, it broken down nicely. It wasn't enough to go up, so then I decided, hey, if there's nothing to go up to hold the price, then I can go down. Ideally speaking, yeah, this would have been a great entry point. The breakdown here, and that's 10 pips right there. Beautiful. Wow, what a drop. Wow, what a drop. That's beautiful. That's a beautiful thing to see. Even though if I'm on the wrong side, sometimes you have to just appreciate, like, at least through our constant analysis, we were able to handle this position, and I only lost 4 pips instead of the whole 10 pips. I mean, on the same token, this could have broken out too. But it just didn't. So that's why we have to control our risk when things don't work our way. Let's just save this here. just making notes here. The fun part of always tracking your results and seeing where you can improve. Alright, well, I'm going to head off here, and then I'm going to start reading my cue cards and work at some other stuff. But thanks for joining us, and we'll see you tomorrow at around 6 o'clock. Take care, everyone.